5 at 4. This is 8 News Now.
Controversy over proposed Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints temple in the Northwest Valley.
So it is now up for a vote in front of the Las Vegas City Council.
Something we've been talking about for a while. That's where we find 8 News Now reporter Brian Will joining us live with what's being discussed. Brian.
Hey, good afternoon, guys. We're right in the middle of it here, and actually, it's a story we've been following here for the last few months since the announcement, specifically our own James Schaefer. Now, with this, it sits before a packed house at the Las Vegas City Council chambers, where residents who live near the proposed temple site and members of the church in favor of the temple are here to talk about it. Now, lawyers from each side spoke for about 20 minutes, and public comment was just underway with people allowed to voice that 1 minute of their voice opinion. Now, the main issues residents in the area have raised are the height, size, and lack of conformity with the interlocal agreement. I spoke to those both for and against, and while a few residents don't want it at all, those against it say they are not opposed to the temple, just not the size and scope of it.
We're talking about a 70,000 square feet, 216 feet tall building that just isn't appropriate for this area. So the neighbors asked me to come in and try to negotiate the project, and unfortunately, up to this point, there hasn't been much of a negotiation.
We're totally aware of the opposition, but there's so many more people that have come to support, and so many people have seen the plans and they're all about it. And the church is so good at following the laws and the regulations, and they had conditions, and the church absolutely is like, yes, we will follow those conditions.
Those in opposition add that those in favor of the temple are well organized and say those in favor have packed the house with people who don't live in the area and don't have a stake in this development. Now, they also brought up legal concerns regarding certain rules and the interlocal agreement, something city officials have yet to weigh in on. Now, those in favor also say the new temple will help meet the demand for a second temple here, specifically a second temple location for weddings and specific ceremonies for their large congregation. Now, we are awaiting a decision here by the Las Vegas City Council, and of course, we'll have live updates at 8newsnow.com, and we'll bring you the very latest in our newscast. Live at City Hall, Brian Will, 8 News Now.